Hey everybody, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. Hope everyone's doing well, had a good weekend. For those of you who are back to work, enjoy. Anyhow, let's talk boxing. Let's talk women's boxing. I have to be honest, I don't watch a lot of women's boxing. I usually just watch the big fights. I don't really know a lot about women's boxing, so outside of, top 5 or 6, I don't watch it. But one fight I did watch was Claressa Shields, Claressa T-Rex Shields, and Danielle Perkins. I enjoyed it. It was a good fight. Perkins came to fight. Let's break it down. So starting the fight, Claressa was 15-0. She's now 16-0, and Danielle Perkins had 5 fights, so she's now 5-1. So kind of a gulf in professional boxing experience. 16 fights versus what is now 6. Big gulf in age as well. Claressa Shields is 29. I think she's 30 next month. And Danielle is 42. She's 43, I think, in August. Size-wise, however, it was all Danielle Perkins. She's 6 foot, and she weighed in at 177.2. She probably rehydrated to, I don't know, 190, low 190s maybe. She's a big woman. There's no doubt about it. She's a legitimately big woman. Claressa is 5'8", and she tipped the scales, I think, just a smidge under 174. And she was probably entering the ring, I don't know, low 180s. So give or take, she probably gave up about 10 pounds in the ring on fight night. And there's definitely, when you look at the fight, there's a clear size advantage for Danielle Perkins. Reach, it's all Perkins, 72-inch reach compared to 68 for Claressa. But, the gulf in professional experience and the gulf in just general boxing experience, was really evident. Claressa's a double Olympic gold medalist. She was Olympic gold medalist in 2012, 2016, and she turns pro in 2016. And Danielle just doesn't have that kind of background. But to be fair, at this women's heavyweight category, I don't think that there are that many, big women out there who Claressa could have taken on, to be perfectly honest. And I think the theme that I see with a lot of Claressa's fights is that she really needs a dance partner. As I commented on somebody else's video channel, every alley needs a Fraser, right? That's just the way it is. The fight was held in Flint, Michigan, which is Claressa's hometown, so it was a homecoming for her, and the crowd were obviously very, very supportive. It looked like a sold-out crowd as well, which is great. Now, the fight started. Both fighters came to fight. Claressa is obviously an aggressive fighter, but Danielle didn't back up. She wasn't sort of visibly intimidated by Claressa. But I think that the only way to really beat Claressa is to do, like what Savannah Marshall did, is just try and just put pressure on her, keep the pressure on her. But of course, easier said than done, because Claressa Shields is a very skilled boxer as well as being an aggressive fighter. There was, Claressa was landing the overhand rights almost at will, and it looked like Danielle was waiting to land the big left. When Danielle did land punches, and she did manage to land some fairly heavy shots, Claressa just walked through them like a rhino through a hail of pellets. Like it didn't seem to bother Claressa. I thought the fight was going to be over, actually, in the 3rd round. After an exchange, Danielle walked back, and then she fell down, and the ref helped her up. And I thought, oh, this isn't going to last here. But she survived the round, and then she survived right the way through to the 10th round, where I think she lost every minute of every round. So it was a very one-sided fight. But having said that, Danielle was fighting back. Like she was there to fight, and take my hat off to her. She showed remarkable determination, courage, and not least stamina. I mean, she's 42 years of age. You know, she's on her 43rd spin around the sun, and she was still going at right to the bitter end. And it was actually at the bitter end when she was caught with an absolute peach of a punch, and she was dropped by Claressa. And actually, as soon as she managed to get up and she managed to convince the ref she was okay, the bell went and the fight was over. So it was a you know, there was no question on anybody's scorecards who was winning. What I noticed about this fight, and I really would, you know, like to know what you think in the comments section, is should a fight like this have been 3-minute rounds? I think if it had been 3-minute rounds, we'd have seen a stoppage. But hey, you know, it was a good fight. Claressa's now, she's won, I don't know, like 20 belts or something. She's the undisputed women's heavyweight world champion. She's been undisputed in 4 weight classes, but she really needs somebody to fight to, in my view. Sure, she's the best female boxer of present day. She's the greatest woman of all time, according to herself. I mean, I think that's arguable. I think Katie Taylor might have something to say about that. But I'd love to see somebody out there who would give Claressa Shields a really good fight, matching her for size, speed, talent. Let's see what Claressa's really all about. But, you know, you can only fight who's put in front of you, and everybody who's put in front of her, she beats. So yeah, she's excellent at what she does, and I think her achievements are only matched by her ego. So anyways, if you haven't seen the fight, it's available on DAZN. Go have a boo, see what you think, leave some comments in the comments section below. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe. I love having subscribers, that's awesome. And it's free, which is even better. And wherever you are in the world, just have an awesome day. Cheers. Bye-bye.